Good morning, everybody. In this video, I want to continue what I was talking about in the last video. And in that video, what I was talking about was when I came to the bitter ends. I was practically handicapped, and I couldn't move around. I was struggling. It was early in the morning and I was at a park. And I looked up in the sky. I had been up all night. And if you're an addict, you know that feeling of being up all night. And the sun is beaming in your eyes. And so I looked up in the sky and I told God, is this the way that I'm supposed to die? Is this all you got for me? I always thought that I was going to die with a needle in my arm or with a pipe in my mouth. And a little voice in my head said, go home. Go home. Very low. And so I did that. And when I started to walk home, all I could feel is like this weight peeling off of me. And I knocked on my mom's door and I said, Mom, I need help. I want to stop. I don't know how, but I want to stop. Now, mind you, when I was in prison, there was things that I did to knock off time off my sentence. And one of them was to go to Narcotics Anonymous, go to church, go to school. And I only did it to get time knocked out, not because I was really into whatever it is that I was doing at the time. But I remember one time I went to this HNI meeting in prison. HNI stands for Hospitals and Institutions. And it was ran by Narcotics Anonymous. And all I could remember was the name Narcotics Anonymous. I couldn't tell you what the guy spoke about, what was the meeting about. Couldn't tell you none of that. But all I can tell you is that I remember that, hey, Narcotics Anonymous. And so when I was ready and it was time, I remembered the name Narcotics Anonymous. And so I said to myself, let me look this up. Let me see where I can find it. Back in those days, I didn't have a phone or internet or anything like that, so I looked in the yellow pages. And I found Narcotics Anonymous and I called. They told me where there was a meeting. I didn't have a way to get there, so I told my dad, can you take me? And my dad took me to that first Narcotics Anonymous meeting. And I was listening to everything that people were saying. And they were just dumping all their problems. And I was saying in my head, why are these people talking about all their personal stuff? Why are they opening up the way that they are? Somebody could be hearing them. They could be a cop in here and takes them to jail. And I said, I'm not telling them anything. But I continued to come and just listen to what they had to say. And in my heart, I knew that I was in the right place. Because for that hour, I stood clean. Without putting any mood-altering drugs in my body. And that was more than I could ever have done in my life. The next day I did the same thing. I told my dad, can you take me? And my dad would, like a ritual, would take me and take me and take me and take me. And I just knew that I was in the right place. I felt it right here. I was in the right place. I'm not going to tell you that I stopped everything I was doing, but I continued to listen. In my next story, I'll tell you exactly what happened after that. Talk to you guys later. Bye.